Match number 2. Lee, the name I had trouble with last year. I've been practicing all year.
All right.
Nienajadly.
Oh, you are good, David.
I have a voice coach.
Man.
Right. On the left-hand lane, Lee opens match number 1 in the open division with a crushing strike.
Lee is definitely one of the top competitors in scratch bowling today. We've seen him time and time again last year. He's proven himself over and over. In comparison, Jason Sebastian, age 24, first time ever on TV.
Holy
wow.
Smokes, look at the revolutions on that ball.
He straps it for all it's worth, David, averaging a 223. Fantastic. Had a 740 to qualify. Married to Teresa, 2 children, Jeremy and Chelsea. Jason Sebastian. I think he is stoked, David.
Jason does not like that ball. I can tell the way he manhandles it.
Almost 3 times a week. That's how you get good.
Another great shot.
Wow.
Another great shot.
Lee has his hands full.
Well, this man could be tough to beat. As you see the scratch division qualifiers for the Eastgate show, it's broken into 2 divisions, Saturday and Sunday, and then the overall, of course, determines who's on our TV show.
Some familiar names there, Riga Kalfas and Jim Beckler, and another double. 2 doubles to open up the match. These guys are ready to rock and roll.
Well, Lee shot 723 to get here, and he's not going to go away easily. Watch this ball right over the 9th board on the left-hand side, comes into the 1-2 pocket, fills it up, a little deflection. That's why the 7 goes out late. The reaction from Lee is, I like it. At soft 7, with someone that rolls the ball cleanly and at the speed Lee does, is probably his most common pin, I would think. Well, boy, I hate to be right like that. What causes that, ladies and gentlemen, is that the ball deflects. Let's take a look at it here on the replay. Watch the ball jump to the left-hand side of your screen after it enters the 1-2, right here. See it jump to the left there? That takes the outside pin too far to the channel and does not allow it to carry into the 7.
Lee is an excellent spare shooter. You don't get to the average that he has without shooting great spares. Opting for the harder surface ball, going straight across the lane.
Well, the opportunity now to go into the lead falls into Jason's category. And what kind of tournament of experience does he have, Jen?
He really doesn't have a whole lot. I know over at Del Fair, which we'll be going to in a couple weeks, he won the March Open, which is a pretty famous tournament they have there at Del Fair.
This guy better get out and bowl some more.
Besides that, and he has 14 career 300 games.
I believe it.
Virtually unknown. That's incredible.
I believe it, though. With this type of roll and revolution on the ball, we'll see if we can get a good shot for it at home here in just a little bit. The bio on Jason, age 24, averaging 234. Excuse me. Qualified with 740. His second TV appearance with 14 300s, as you said, Jen. Pretty impressive. He leads by 11 on the left-hand lane.
Rather unusual approach, David.
Well, on that shot, he lost his. The big power players, Jen, that push-off step is the key. It slipped out that time. See if we can catch it here. Watch his foot now kind of slip out right here on his push-off step. Doesn't quite get the power, and he goes up on the edge of his foot. No power, no roll, no pin action. He leaves the 3-5-6. And makes it.
Jason tells us that when he needs a strike to win, the one thing that he concentrates on is trusting the ball, and that is important when you are a big cranker such as he is.
Lee, Nienajadly on the right-hand lane now, has an opportunity to get right back into the match. Not that he's out of it. What do you think, Jeff?
Oh, incredible. He got the little tap on the 7 that time. And when you start carrying shots like that, you're going to have a hard time beating this guy.
Right at night. Now, he took a little bit of a bigger angle on this, and it pays off with dividends, slapping the 7 out. And once again, showing his appreciation for his own talents. Yes,
Not
indeed.
overly exuberant.
No.
He's kind of calm, cool, and collected, yet intense.
Huh? Say what?
Don't ask me to repeat it. I couldn't say it again.
I didn't understand it the first time, but
Oh, much better shot this time. David getting the head pin to work to his advantage.
And there's a couple of troublemakers. Watch the head pin in the center of your screen go to the right part of your screen here. Comes off, does a whirly bird into the 6 pin, but everything else is gone pin action, folks. That's what you call it.
Of course, the troublemakers are Steve Haynes and James Irvin from Jeff Weiler and AMF. Oh, no.
I just think those two could get in trouble without even trying. You know,
They
just
do have some smirks on their face, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Taking a bad break there for Jason Sebastian.
Jason throws a great shot. Trails by 3 at this point, and as you said, Jen, just getting an incredibly bad break with a stone 9. Lee looking on, saying, he's in good shape.
1 pin spares, gotta make them. Relatively close match here with the home stretch coming on.
Well, this is what it's all about, the open division. The people are coming out in droves for both divisions, but again, at home, this is the one you tune in to see for the big scores and the chance of giving away the cars. We do have a car, and the car is in the house. We'll just have to take a look at it in a little bit. But it's coming from our great sponsor, Jeff Weiler, and a late shot. There's a shot of the car.
It's a Plymouth Breeze. It's a brand new car, and we have something pretty exciting this year. Each week that a car is showcased on this show, they're going to have a special deal all week long where you can get this car at invoice at Jeff Weiler out on Route 32. But you must tell them, here's the secret, you saw it on the King of TV.
I can remember that, but I also saw that it's not open to us. Right?
True.
I think it's a great deal, except for that fact. Lee on the right-hand lane responds with another strike. He is 3 strikes in a row. Watch the release. Here you go. That is perfect. Right over the 9th board, out to about the 6th board, and just lets it roll in. 1-2 pocket filled up as the Pepsi scoreboard sweep comes down. It finds Lee in the lead by 13 pins. Left-hand lane. Let's see if he can run off and hide here. Both players with a strike in the frame. This would be for Lee's 4-bagger, and he just misses.
As you see him spin around in disappointment.
Was that his form of a break dance?
I would say so.
I think so. The proprietors are putting together something here, too, for a promotion through the McDonald people, if I'm not mistaken, Jen.
That's correct.
It's a family bowling bonanza, and I think you can get these through the Happy Meal coupon things, and it's a $4.95 deal. 2 games of bowling, shoe rental, a soft drink, all for $4.95. What a great deal. We'll tell you a little bit more of that as the match goes on.
It is a great deal. And there's going to be more promotions to come. This is just the beginning.
Yeah, if you want to figure out how to get into bowling, have some fun on the greatest family sport in America, stay tuned to us. We're going to tell you all kinds of ways to save money, all kinds of ways to have fun, and Jason needs it, and he throws about the best ball of the match.
When Jason throws a strike, he really throws a strike. 10 in the pit, gone.
Jason's footwork right there, cups the ball, brings it around his back. This is not a traditional style, but right into the 1-2 pocket, and he just annihilates the pins, Jennifer.
Did you see how high those pins went up in the pit? They went out of view and then came back down.
At speed. Anytime you see pins going up, ladies and gentlemen, that means a lot of speed is being used. The rotation on the ball will have a tendency to throw the pins side to side. The speed will send them up.
Oh, another great shot, I'll tell you. This guy knows how to bowl on TV. I am very, very much impressed.
Well, Lee Lee doesn't look like the kind of guy that gets too overly excited. This is a game that you play against yourself. You really have no competitor except yourself. So, Lee, what are you going to do?
Throw a whirly-bird strike, David. Once again, Lee's got that head pin working for him. Very calm, cool, and collected. Nice stroke there.
Keep your shot on the head pin. Jen refers to it as a whirly-bird. It does. It goes to the right-hand channel, comes out, kicks into the 6, twists around, gets the 10 out, 2. The head pin's working overtime.
And if I was Lee, I would stay lined up a little bit lighter in the pockets. Keep that head pin working for him. He's rolling the ball very cleanly. Once again, same, ditto. He's disappointed. I don't think he's trying that, but it is very effective.
Well, I think he followed your advice. Keep it light, huh? This is light, and let the pins fight. And this ball rolling in hard. Again, the head pin goes to the wall. It's almost a duplicate of the last shot.
Sure.
On the other hand, this man he doesn't just knock them down. He brutalizes the pins. It's there again.
Wow. Now he's leading by 20, I believe, David. 10 or 20. Really stroking that ball nice. Wow. It's no wonder he had a 740 to qualify.
8 pins, the advantage. This guy is good. Again, this is not the kind of form you're going to go out and duplicate, ladies and gentlemen. He does, I don't know, 2 or 3 things basically wrong, but Jason does one thing right. He gets the ball to the pocket, and then he lets all that power work for him. Watch this, comes behind his back,
really
bent shoulder, cups the ball, and then just lets it rip.
And he says, Lee, I know how to deal with that head pin, too. I can do that same sort of shot.
Yeah, but his pin went out a little different. Take a look at it. We're talking about the head pin. Watch this one. If you can keep your eye on it, watch it, watch it, watch it. It just disintegrates into the wall and comes off and kicks the 5 all the way across the lane. Yeah, baby. 10th frame, he can put the match in the bag with a strike on his second ball here in the 10th frame, Jen. This is the win, his first match on TV, right here. So, well,
this guy's impressive, David, I have to say.
All I can say is wow. I mean, not too often am I a loss for words, but Nick Vogelsang reminds me his role.
You bet.
Ron Bonner, another player that we're going to be seeing soon. His role is nice and heavy like this.
Very soon.
So soon you wouldn't believe it.
You wouldn't believe it. Again, Jason's only been bowling 5 years. It's just amazing how far you can come in this sport if you really dedicate yourself to it. Get yourself some good equipment.
Getting the key strike to put Lee Nienajadly away leaves Jason with a 263 for his first game on television. Not too shabby.
Not at all.
Poor Lee can go out for 258, and he's
still
already in the bag. Well, why not? Again, this is what you tune in to see. The noise you hear off camera is the guy that we just made reference to, Mr. Ron Bonner, loosening up for the 3rd match of the day to see who becomes our first king of 96?
It's 96 already, David. This is our 32nd year of King of TV Bowling.
And there's some mornings when I feel like I've been around for every one of them. Although feeling pretty good today.
That is a nice run, 32 years. And why? Because you guys like us and you enjoy watching it, and our great sponsors make it all possible.
That's right, folks. You got to take care of our sponsors because they take care of us. Lee Nienajadly goes out in style, 258. The winner, 263. Jason Sebastian will be back to meet the king in